The Tower of Babel 1. Now the whole earth had one language and one speech. 2. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. 3. Then they said to one another, Come, let us make bricks and bake them thoroughly. They had brick for stone, and they had asphalt for mortar. 4. And they said, Come, let us build ourselves a city, and a tower whose top is in the heavens, let us make a name for ourselves, lest we be scattered abroad over the face of the whole earth. 5. But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the sons of men had built. 6. And the Lord said, Indeed the people are one and they all have one language, and this is what they begin to do, now nothing that they propose to do will be withheld from them. 7. Come, let us go down and there confuse their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. 8. So the Lord scattered them abroad from there over the face of all the earth, and they ceased building the city. 9. Therefore its name is called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of all the earth, and from there the Lord scattered them abroad over the face of all the earth. Shem's descendants. 10. This is the genealogy of Shem. Shem was 100 years old, and begot Arphaxad 2 years after the flood. 11. After he begot Arphaxad, Shem lived 500 years, and begot sons and daughters. 12. Arphaxad lived 35 years, and begot Salah. 13. After he begot Salah, Arphaxad lived 403 years, and begot sons and daughters. 14. Salah lived 30 years, and begot Eber. 15. After he begot Eber, Salah lived 403 years, and begot sons and daughters. 16. Eber lived 34 years, and begot Peleg. 17. After he begot Peleg, Eber lived 430 years, and begot sons and daughters. 18. Peleg lived 30 years, and begot Reu. 19. After he begot Reu, Peleg lived 209 years, and begot sons and daughters. 20. Reu lived 32 years, and begot Serug. 21. After he begot Serug, Reu lived 207 years, and begot sons and daughters. 22. Serug lived 30 years, and begot Nahor. 23. After he begot Nahor, Serug lived 200 years, and begot sons and daughters. 24. Nahor lived 29 years, and begot Terah. 25. After he begot Terah, Nahor lived 119 years, and begot sons and daughters. 26. Now Terah lived 70 years, and begot Abram, Nahor, and Haran. Terah's descendants. 27. This is the genealogy of Terah. Terah begot Abram, Nahor, and Haran. Haran begot Lot. 28. And Haran died before his father Terah in his native land, in Ur of the Chaldeans. 29. Then Abram and Nahor took wives. The name of Abram's wife was Sarai, and the name of Nahor's wife, Milcah, the daughter of Haran the father of Milcah and the father of Iscah. 30. But Sarai was barren, she had no child. 31. And Terah took his son Abram and his grandson Lot, the son of Haran, and his daughter-in-law Sarai, his son Abram's wife, and they went out with them from Ur of the Chaldeans to go to the land of Canaan, and they came to Haran and dwelt there. 32. So the days of Terah were 205 years, and Terah died in Haran. Promises to Abram. 1. Now the Lord had said to Abram, Get out of your country, from your family and from your father's house, to a land that I will show you. 2. I will make you a great nation, I will bless you and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. 3. I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse him who curses you, and in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed. 4. So Abram departed as the Lord had spoken to him, and Lot went with him. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed from Haran. 5. Then Abram took Sarai his wife and Lot his brother's son, and all their possessions that they had gathered, and the people whom they had acquired in Haran, and they departed to go to the land of Canaan. So they came to the land of Canaan. 6. Abram passed through the land to the place of Shechem, as far as the terebinth tree of Moreh. And the Canaanites were then in the land. 7. Then the Lord appeared to Abram and said, "To your descendants I will give this land." And there he built an altar to the Lord, who had appeared to him. 8. And he moved from there to the mountain east of Bethel, and he pitched his tent with Bethel on the west and Ai on the east. There he built an altar to the Lord and called on the name of the Lord. 9. So Abram journeyed, going on still toward the south. Abram in Egypt. 10. Now there was a famine in the land, and Abram went down to Egypt to dwell there, for the famine was severe in the land. 11. And it came to pass, when he was close to entering Egypt, that he said to Sarai his wife, "Indeed I know that you are a woman of beautiful countenance." 12. Therefore it will happen, when the Egyptians see you, that they will say, "This is his wife," and they will kill me, but they will let you live. 13. Please say you are my sister, that it may be well with me for your sake, and that I may live because of you. 14. So it was, when Abram came into Egypt, that the Egyptians saw the woman, that she was very beautiful. 15. The princes of Pharaoh also saw her and commended her to Pharaoh. And the woman was taken to Pharaoh's house. 16. He treated Abram well for her sake. He had sheep, oxen, male donkeys, male and female servants, female donkeys, and camels. 17. But the Lord plagued Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarai, Abram's wife. 18. And Pharaoh called Abram and said, "What is this you have done to me? Why did you not tell me that she was your wife?" 19. Why did you say, "She is my sister"? I might have taken her as my wife. Now therefore, here is your wife, take her and go your way. 20. So Pharaoh commanded his men concerning him, and they sent him away, with his wife and all that he had. Adultery in the heart. 27. You have heard that it was said to those of old, "You shall not commit adultery." 28. But I say to you that whoever looks at a woman to lust for her has already committed adultery with her in his heart. 29. If your right eye causes you to sin, pluck it out and cast it from you, for it is more profitable for you that one of your members perish, than for your whole body to be cast into hell. 30. And if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off and cast it from you, for it is more profitable for you that one of your members perish, than for your whole body to be cast into hell. Marriage is sacred and binding. 31. Furthermore it has been said, "Whoever divorces his wife, let him give her a certificate of divorce." 32. But I say to you that whoever divorces his wife for any reason except sexual immorality causes her to commit adultery, and whoever marries a woman who is divorced commits adultery. Jesus forbids oaths. 33. Again you have heard that it was said to those of old, "You shall not swear falsely, but shall perform your oaths to the Lord." 34. But I say to you, do not swear at all, neither by heaven, for it is God's throne. 35. Nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, nor by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great King. 36. Nor shall you swear by your head, because you cannot make one hair white or black. 37. But let your yes be yes, and your no, no. For whatever is more than these is from the evil one. Go the second mile. 38. You have heard that it was said, "An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth." 39. But I tell you not to resist an evil person. But whoever slaps you on your right cheek, turn the other to him also. 40. If anyone wants to sue you and take away your tunic, let him have your cloak also. 41. And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. 42. Give to him who asks you, and from him who wants to borrow from you do not turn away. Love your enemies. 43. You have heard that it was said, "You shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy." 44. But I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you. 45. That you may be sons of your Father in heaven, for he makes the sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and on the unjust. 46. For if you love those who love you, what reward have you? Do not even the tax collectors do the same? 47. And if you greet your brethren only, what do you do more than others? Do not even the tax collectors do so? 48. Therefore you shall be perfect, just as your Father in heaven is perfect. The safety of the faithful. To the chief musician, with stringed instruments. A Psalm of David. 1. Hear me when I call, O God of my righteousness! You have relieved me in my distress, have mercy on me, and hear my prayer. 2. How long, O you sons of men, will you turn my glory to shame? How long will you love worthlessness and seek falsehood? Selah. 3. But know that the Lord is set apart for himself him who is godly, the Lord will hear when I call to him. 28. Then they will call on me, but I will not answer, they will seek me diligently, but they will not find me. 29. Because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. 30. They would have none of my counsel and despised my every rebuke. 31. Therefore they shall eat the fruit of their own way, and be filled to the full with their own fancies. 32. For the turning away of the simple will slay them, and the complacency of fools will destroy them. 33. But whoever listens to me will dwell safely, and will be secure, without fear of evil.